In 2010, I kept having different symptoms, and I got a phone call after some tests that I had non-Hodgkin's follicular lymphoma. It was in stage 3 or 4. And when we were diagnosed, they told us that I would never hear the words intermission, that I would fight it till it took my life. And 6 years later, we are in remission.
After the chemo, they said that most likely we wouldn't be able to have any more kids, and if we did, they'd probably be handicapped or not be well. And our first after that was Lucas, and they said that if he did survive, which they didn't expect him to because of the chemo and stuff, that he wouldn't be well. He'd probably be handicapped. He was probably the most healthiest.
The doctor was crying in the delivery room because he was such a miracle. And 4 weeks later, I was right back in that chemo chair. You know, from the moment I found out, from the moment I was told my cancer is incurable, my faith became stronger than it's ever been. And I say today, I would go through it all over again because my relationship with Christ is closer than I ever knew it could be. And my faith is stronger than I ever dreamed because I am a miracle. And I think God works through me to show others that He truly gives miracles. My children are the reason I'm alive. I used the words mom up when I was going through chemo because I could be too sick to lift my head, but if my 4-year-old wanted me to get out of bed and dress him, I did it. My daughter always curled up and took a nap with me. They were 4 and 2 when I found out I had cancer. And that's what I would tell people. I would drive on field trips after chemo and people say, you don't have to do that. Yeah, I do. This is how I fight. And I know that God gave me my kids before the cancer to give me something to fight for. I have my husband and our children.
Coming up, early December, we are expecting our 6th, and we're pretty excited about it. You know, we're actually real excited. Yeah. It's been a long time coming, you know, to get to the point where we're as excited as we are, you know, but it just gets better, and we're just gonna take it a day at a time.
All those worldly voices are in your head when we found out, and I basically hit rock bottom, and went and spent some time at a monastery, and found such peace, and have already learned so much from this baby, and that, gosh, there's just so much peace in taking the hand of Christ and saying, I'll walk against the flow of the world, but I'm walking with you. I'm excited.
Yeah?
And I would like another brother so I can teach my sisters. I wanted to be a boy and we want to tell all my sisters away. Well, I would like to have a sister so I can have 2 little sisters to dress up and we can all have a tea party. I'm happy either way as long as I have another sister. Or I just want another sister because I love to play with little girls.
Are you excited about the baby though?
Yes, very excited.
Boy or girl, right?
Girl, definitely girl.
Same thing I said the day they told me it was never going to be cured is God's my great physician.